Hello there, YouTubers. I don't know whether to say there's a lot going on or there aren't anything going on. This is just an old buzzsaw blade that I cleaned up. I'm getting ready to go up to Carlisle. So the last couple days I've been loading stuff and loading stuff and loading stuff. In fact, I'm going to take this up when I go. Of course, it's right heavy. I should probably have had my mittens on. I'll show you. I got the black truck all loaded up. It got its twice a year wash and wax. Well, I didn't wax it. I washed it, and I did I shampooed the carpets and the seats, and I cleaned it up real good. Not that it's in the car show, just that's when I do it. Oh, Lordy, let me put this blade here. That's just going up. Maybe somebody be interested in selling it. I guess I'll turn the light on. You really can't see, but I got 10 tons of stuff in here. Carlisle's like a big flea market for car stuff. There's like an old shop stool there. There's a hydraulic bead separator there. There's my label maker down there. That goes up. I make labels for cars and stuff like that. There's another saw blade like this one. This one's a little bit better, painted black. Just stuff trying to downsize here and unload stuff. And the insides, well, it's loaded too. And then I fill up the cooler with 3 days of sodas, because you know that's what I do, is guzzle too many sodas. This has got to go on the back. I won't put that in there because I can't close the garage door. But I made that thing to hold it, but it doesn't lay down in it because I didn't have this big canopy when I got it, and I didn't think it was going to be that big. And so it's actually 4 inches too narrow, and I'm not going to go changing that all up now. I drilled 1,000,000 holes in it. I did a video on it. I got holes in it everywhere, so you can tie down anything about anywhere you want that needs a bath before I put it in there. So that's what's been going on. I've been working 2 days pretty straight, maybe longer than that. One day I got rained out, but I worked inside. I don't know, I can't keep track of everything that I do. So I'm up to 9 squirrels that are not going to eat my car wires anymore, which is not, those guys are pretty smart. I think once they realize what a trap does, they super avoid it and you have to move it. I was going to grill a hamburger tonight for dinner, but I finally ran out of gas. I had 4 tanks and finally ran out of four tanks of gas. I'll show you what else I've been kind of putting at things in between things. No deer tonight. That's kind of unusual. Chilled down a little bit, cooled down, it feels good. I need to do some adjustments on the #1 sawmill. I should run by there real quick and show you what I got. We'll do it. What the heck? Whoa! That was a turnaround. Bumps. I think it's see the rabbit? Rascally rabbit. Tricks are for kids. I'll turn this off. I've been trying to make something for the log rule up there. Oh, I got these on. I don't know, these, can you see these boards here that bring the height up? It's not quite, these are supposed to be 2-inch boards. They're only 1.5, so it's a little bit below that. But what I got to do is adjust that to make sure it comes in what it's supposed to come in. And how I do that, if I roll it back and see where it's at. So it's set on 14. I can't see what that's set on. Sorry about all the total corn fusion. I can't see what's... Okay, it's set on 1 inch, 1 1/4. So it's set on 1 inch. So if I pull that 5 times, that should be on 9. And if it is, then I don't really have to do a whole lot of adjustments, but I'll check it a couple times. So if I pull it, it should come to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think that's where it is. That's pretty close. That's pretty close to 9. It's a little bit weak, so I might have to. There's a nut on the back. Now, if I want it, I'll tell you what I can do instead of that. In fact, it's supposed to have one of these out anyway. So take that out. So now I have to see where it strokes. You have an adjustment here to adjust it, but you should have one out in case you want to just change it a little bit. So now I'll reseed. It might be ready. This old mill might be ready to throw a log through. I haven't got the shanks in for the other blade. Let's reseed it back to. We'll go back to 15, and we'll do it twice. Where are we at here? We're at 18. Well, let's go to 20. Ooh, gotta turn that. And now we're at 22. I don't really like that ruler. Nah, let's see. That's pretty daggone close to 20. So if I pull it 5 times, it should come to the 15. So let's see how it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I usually like doing it with a real good ruler. Now see, it's way below 15. So it came in too much. So that's what I got to check the adjustments. It was closer with that. That'd make it a shorter stroke. That makes it a longer stroke. So yeah, I have to do some adjustment to that. The little thing that I pulled out, I thought that was, maybe I went the wrong way. I know, but that's what I gotta do. I gotta set it up to make sure that that's right. And then I guess we could saw. The only trouble is getting the sawdust out of there to out back there. I haven't really got that much done, and I want to make a different label for that thing up there. So I got a couple little things to do before I do that. But like I said, I got so much going on. The car show is this weekend. Tomorrow I have babysitting duties. Granddaddy's got babysitting duties. Show you what else I've been up to. Been busy. That shouldn't really take too long to do that adjustment on that set works. Then you got to check it, and I don't like to do it, just pull it and see if it's close. I like to pull the first one to get it close. I'll pull into 5 inches, pull 5 1/8 to see if I get what I'm supposed to have, and then when I'm real fine-tuning it, I'll go to 10 if you follow that, and then to get it even closer, I might go to 15 or 20. 1-inch boards are about the most you pull, and 2-inch boards, so you got to check both of them. They should be right. Here we are here. I pulled the motor in this one here because I got to use for a motor, but it does not look like this motor is going to be any good. I covered it up over here. Oh, I left my tools out too, didn't I? Oh, it's good to be absent-minded. Anyhow, I kind of don't think that motor's any good. When I hit the starter, it just kind of fried the wires and stuff like it was a direct short. Now, I don't know if it's the starter being bad or the engine's locked up. This motor over here, this unit here is real complete. I kind of didn't, if the motor ran, I kind of didn't want to tear this one down. I wanted to kind of play with it more. Take the mowers off. I'm not planning on using it for mowers, but just for a goofy putt around vehicle, which would be kind of neato torpedo. I guess I'll just throw these down here for now. Then they won't get wet in the dew. I'll show you what else I got going on. I think you guys saw that chipper that I bought. So I've started chipping. Just kind of a couple test patterns. Well, I took a great big section out of there. Man, the sky is getting really orangey. I don't know if it's showing up. Not really showing up here. Still waiting on the sawmill shanks. They haven't come in yet. So this old boy hadn't changed. Waiting on pots. You're always waiting on pots. So nothing's really changed here. This is a shiny, nice blade, isn't it? Be a lot better with shanks in it. Anyhow, I am starting to chip. All this is getting chipped up over here. I burned a lot of this up, cleaned this up. All these are getting chipped up. All those are getting chipped up. All the ones down there are getting chipped up. So we'll put you on the tripod and show you a little bit of chippering. It's going to be noisy, so you wouldn't hear anything. So you might as well, and I don't know how to mute the noise. So once I start this motor, you probably just want to turn the volume off. And you know, I don't know how exciting a chipper is. Look at this. A square rock. It rained. I don't know if that's a square rock. Nope. That's a square trash. Every time it rains, the square rocks get, well, the dirt gets washed away from the rocks. I'm going to have to set you down. I can't open the legs up. But this old chipper don't work too bad. I mean, it wasn't a terribly expensive one. I didn't put a lot of money into it. I haven't done anything to it. I just stole a battery out of some other piece of equipment. Oh, I can't get the tripod to come up. Don't know why. Now this was. Oh man, I should have brought the. Can't think what I'm thinking of. I have a picture of this. This is a shooting range, and you can see where it's starting to get loaded up with chips. Man, I was going to do another video, and I screwed up. I'll have to do it. A surprise video. Kind of a funny clickbait video. I said something about that not too long ago. Anyhow, the chipper does not really like this garbage that's coming out of here. It likes good old wet branches, and it's like the wet branches kind of, after it goes through, the branches kind of sweep this out, where this slab wood is kind of, it don't really like it. I don't know how to tell you that, but it doesn't really like it. But it's chipping them up. So that's all I care about. So we'll warm the chipper up. It's got to warm up a little bit. And then it's got to come up to speed. So like I said, once it starts going, you guys ain't going to hear nothing, because I don't think it has an exhaust. I don't think it has a muffler on it, as a matter of fact. Like no muffler. So it's going to be, it's not as noisy as you think. It's a little Perkins diesel. Seems to run pretty good, I hope, I think. I had the battery out over there trying that lawnmower thing over there, so let's see what this thing will do. It's colder today now too. We did get a little bit of a cold bit. This thing doesn't work exactly right. Let's go. That's a big flywheel in there. run. We'll get away from that. That thing will run like that for a long, long time. Now, on these short ones here, it wasn't too bad. I could come in with a loader and pick up a bunch of them and keep feeding them in fast, but these here are so intertwined that I just couldn't do it. I found it was easier just grab them one at a time and throw them through there. Some of them I probably shouldn't be grinding because they're good for using for, they make a neat, kind of like a log siding cabin. If you had your 6 inches up like in the two places, then just nail them in and kind of random. If it's tapered one way, one, and then taper the other one the other way, and it just kind of, it protected from rain a little bit. But these are about easier to just grab one at a time. And well, they're not easy. That one was probably, some of these are up to 24 foot long, and they've been here for more years than I'd like to even think about. So I just bought the chipper to chip them, and then after I'm done chipping, I'll probably sell the chipper because I don't have any need for it. But you saw how it likes the bigger pieces, and it'll feed fine on the bigger pieces. But then when it breaks off as it's going through, I think it jams up something in the back, and every now and then you got to run it backwards, and that's what that whole pile of debris there is. So that's what we're doing there. I'm just going to let that, you know, like I said, it takes a long time for that to die down. It'd be kind of like watching paint dry, wouldn't it? So that's kind of what I'm up to. I'll put this one on tonight, so you'll see it in real time, or real something or other. So if you wonder why I don't have any movies on, I should be able to put one on. I'm gonna put one on of something that I bought, just kind of a short one. But I don't know where my head is. I just soon talk at you in real time. Maybe we should talk at you with the sawmill in the background, but it's getting so dark in here you can't see it. Oh well, so much for my ugly face in the video. Anyhow, I'm going up to the car show, and I know I'll be there probably Wednesday night, Thursday night. I'm debating Friday night because that hurricane's coming up, and I don't really feel like being there in the rain because everybody's got everything covered up. Even though I got a canopy, there's still stuff, you know, the rain blows and stuff like that. Unless you got one of those big expensive tents up there, I don't know, but I'm not going. Well, you'd have to rent one. I'm not into that. Anyhow, where was I? So I'm not going to have any. I'll have a video of something that I bought, kind of a surprise. But then I'll put that on tomorrow night. Then Wednesday night. No, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday night. Yeah, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night. I might have one back on Saturday night. So if I don't answer your comments or something like that, I'll get back to you when I get back at the show. And the other thing is, I don't know how to download a movie, and I'm just going to be sleeping in the truck. So to download a movie, I won't be able to do it. I'll be able to take 3 movies because I got 1 battery, unless I go buy another battery tomorrow. But I got to babysit tomorrow, so I don't think that's happening. So I get more than 1 movie because it seems to be a lot of Carlisle movies. That thing's still going over there. Anyhow, so it's not like when I go up to the Steam show, I come home, drop a movie on that night of what we saw on that day. So there'll be a few days where I don't have anything on there. So that's why there's nothing on there. So we'll see. I guess Saturday night, I think. Anyhow, that'll be it. That'll be it. It's still winding down. Whatever time I turn it off, you guys can click the minutes. I can hear it still running. You probably can't now at this point. We'll go over there, and the wheel that's in that thing must be over 4 foot in diameter. Can you guys hear it now? Boom, boom, boom. Anyhow, that's the chipper. And it seems to make chips. As I look back on hindsight, I wish I hadn't put all that gravel around the #1 sawmill. I wish I'd put these chips there, but I didn't have the chips then. So I guess hindsight is 20/20, they say. It just wasn't a good plan after I did it. So if you got a sawmill, don't put chips around or gravel around like I did, because they're just going to get, if you keep the logs off of it, then you'll be all right. But if your log falls in, it's just going to fill up with rock. So anyhow, over and out. That's what I'm up to. A little bit of everything. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you Saturday. Bye bye.